Megan, thanks so much. Hey, we're back in the kitchen with Drew and Karen Clark there with Dax Seasoning. Hey, guys.
Hey.
It's great to see you. So you were at the Homestead Hollow this weekend?
We were.
And we have some good Alabama viewers there, apparently.
Lots of
from
fans.
Aniana.
All right.
Recognized us. Yeah, lots of fans.
Recognize your voice.
Recognize my voice.
Recognize your voice. No,
that's good or bad.
That's pretty cool. All right, so today you're doing something that is something that you think about a fancy restaurant really doing, right?
We're braising.
Braising. Now, what does that mean?
We're all
to
about
braise?
the braise.
I don't know.
He's got it. Drew is here to follow. Okay. Oh, Drew has instructions.
Cheat sheet.
Okay, what's it say?
So sear.
Marinate.
This is an extra step, but it's mainly sear and braise.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to sear a meat at a high temperature and make a nice crust on the outside of it. We've got beef short ribs, and we're going to coat them in our, it's a mixture of our steakhouse and our bourbon barrel smoked pepper. And if I can figure out how to work y'all's new...
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We're going to pretend it's on, all right? So we're going to sear it at a medium-high heat. Okay. All right. Fortunately, we've got some others.
Okay.
The nice thing about braising is you can take a less expensive cut of meat, and it's going to make it really tender.
Okay.
So you're going to sear that on medium-high heat.
Okay.
Okay.
So what else would you use besides something like this?
You could use like shanks, like veal shanks.
Okay. And usually those are a little bit cheaper because
yeah. Pork shanks, lamb shanks.
All right.
So once you sear that off,
so imagine that is sounding like it's searing because it was earlier.
It was. And
look,
here we've got our nice.
So this is what they were searing earlier. So
yes.
It's not done.
It's not done. No.
It just looks like it from the
crusty.
outside.
It's got a nice brown crust on the outside.
So what is that doing when you're just searing it? Just
it seals in the moisture, so that way it doesn't get dehydrated when we're braising it.
Okay.
And normally, braise means liquid, so you're going to cook it in some liquid, and you want to infuse the liquid with flavor.
Okay.
So you cook down some carrots, onions, and celery and garlic.
Okay.
We've already done that.
So they're soft?
They are soft.
Okay.
So about 20 minutes on medium heat. So you're going to put that in here.
Okay. So you're going to
cover
so these
that.
have just come out of the skillet, being seared.
Seared.
Put in here, and that's what you put in there.
And then you put your vegetables on there.
All right.
And this is Drew's favorite job.
Drew, putting the wine in.
Yes.
Great job, Drew. What are you using here?
A dry red wine. So this is a Cabernet. So you put the whole bottle in.
The whole bottle?
And hopefully he won't sneak some of it. Okay.
So we're cooking with wine.
For sure. Cook one glass for us and one glass for this.
All right.
So the next step, you could potentially just go ahead and cook it.
Okay.
But we're making this a little bit different, and we're going to marinate it.
Okay.
Okay, so if you have the time, you can put this in the refrigerator and marinate overnight.
Oh, so just don't cook it anymore.
Don't cook it anymore.
Ooh.
Let it soak up all that delicious red wine and the vegetables. And then the next day, you're going to add some stock.
All right.
To the skillet, and then you're going to braise it. Where's our sign?
Braise.
Braise. Okay.
Braise.
So this takes a little bit of time to braise.
Okay. But it's worth it, right?
But it's worth it, and it's hands-off time. You can put it in the oven, and you can go clean the house. Like if you're having a dinner party, this is a perfect meal to
use the right dish for the oven.
Right. This is a Dutch oven. So you put it in at 350.
All right.
Covered for an hour and a half.
Okay.
Okay. Then you're going to take the cover off. 45 minutes more to let some of the liquid.
So it does take it a little while.
It does. You have to have some patience. Yeah. You can't want to eat in 30 minutes.
And does it depend on the thickness of the meat, or is that just it's always going to be that much?
It's always about that much.
Okay.
And then once you're done with this, then you're going to strain the liquid out.
Okay.
So you're going to pretend, because you want to get your vegetables out so you can have this nice gravy.
And it'll look totally different than this when it's just been in the oven for an hour and a half or so.
When we have power.
Right.
We're working.
Sorry about that again.
No. So we'll drain the vegetables out, okay? And then, so now you've got this nice liquid.
Okay.
And then, so now it's the last step. This is to make it look fancy. You're going to broil.
All right.
So you'll put the veal shanks into a glass or oven-proof container, and you'll pour the gravy over it.
Okay, and then that goes
under the broil.
Okay.
On high for about 10 to 12 minutes to get it nice and crusty.
That's where it gets that color.
Yes.
Okay, so this is why you have to hold it right there.
So that way it doesn't look like, when it's cooked in the water or cooked in liquid, it kind of has that beef stewy kind of look to it. So when you broil it,
So is it super tender now?
It's super tender. You should have a fork.
Super tender.
I thought we had.
You just pinch it. Yeah.
Well, of course not. I
Just
said
tears
it's
it-
tender.
Oh, it
just
is. Look at
tears
that, just tearing apart. Wow.
And then
Okay.
the juice, you serve it as gravy.
All right, that
And mashed
really looks
potatoes.
good. It is a process.
Yes.
But it looks like it's worth it.
And you can make it a couple of days ahead of time too,
Okay.
and keep it in the refrigerator. You can take it all the way up to the broil,
Okay.
and then leave it in there for like 2 days, and you
All right.
can serve it. for
Very
dinner
good.
party.
If you want to try this, you can write us here at the station. P.O. Box at Birmingham 35201. You can go to WVRC.com. Also find it on the WVRC News app. We'll have all of it for you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
If you've been injured in a serious automobile accident, you need to contact us. My name is Frank Buck, and this is my daughter, Rachel. I've been in practice for over